Good afternoon. My name is Nate Jones. I'm one of the team members from Team One, and thank you for tuning into our case analysis. Our other team members are Gabrielle, Joseph, Cheyenne, and Caitlin. I'll be starting out today just providing some background on the company that we've chosen to follow, which is Tesla. So starting out, Tesla was actually originally founded in 2003 as Tesla Motors, and later in 2017, they changed their brand just to Tesla Incorporated. Tesla operates in two major segments. The first being their electric vehicles, which I'm sure we've seen on the roads, and the second, which is seen less, is their energy storage and generation services. Tesla also is supported by a large network of automotive repair, parts, and mechanic services, and they also have numerous retail locations around the country and the world as a whole. Finally, on this slide, I would mention that Elon Musk has served as the CEO of Tesla since 2007 and has been a board member since 2004. Continue on with the background. Who are Tesla's customers? Teslas are expensive. They are trying to come out with new products which are lower in cost, which would allow for more entry level individuals to purchase a vehicle. But as of now, Tesla targets the upper middle class individuals with high incomes, and the average age of people purchasing Tesla vehicles are in their 50s. Another important thing to consider when looking at who their customers are is there's also a large portion of environmentally minded individuals that want to buy environmentally friendly vehicles. How are Tesla products sold? Tesla differs greatly from the rest of the automotive industry, where most automotive companies like Ford, Chevrolet, Chrysler follow the franchise approach, where individual dealers will purchase vehicles from the company and then sell those to the customer. Oftentimes, customers are faced with marked up values and have to, haggle the price for their vehicle that they're trying to purchase. Tesla takes a different approach where Tesla owns all of its retail locations and then also sells a large portion of their products directly from online purchases. This has been appealing to many customers as there's no haggling and lack of interaction with sales representatives. Industry as a whole, um, it's expected to grow 6.9% from 2024 to 2030. And another key factor to consider when looking at the industry as a whole is many countries, including the US, um, are starting to implement higher emission regulations. I guess just the stricter emission regulations. And so automakers are having to pivot and start making products that are electric or hydrogen propelled vehicles. Okay, transitioning. We'll look at the two segments here of Tesla and their products. First, we'll look at is their energy generation and storage products. The first one that we have here on the top left is the Tesla home charger for charging their vehicles, and this can be used in conjunction with the Tesla Powerwall to charge vehicles. The Powerwall can also be used to power a customer's home should it be disconnected from the grid as a whole. We'll skip around here. This is the Tesla solar roof, and then we also have the Tesla solar panels here. So there's two options for generating solar, and each of these products can be integrated with each other. The Tesla Megapack is used for industrial or commercial purposes for storing large amounts of electricity. And then finally, we have the Tesla Supercharger, which I'm sure we've seen. There's many locations across the country, and these are used to charge the vehicles. And finally, we have the automotive products. So currently, we have the Model 3, Model S, the Cybertruck, Model X, and Model Y. Each of these vehicles has its own pros and cons. They vary widely in price. And then also within each of these models, there's different models within those models. So you can get like the base model, or you can upgrade to a higher version and get more amenities with that. Tesla's also developing a sports car called the Roadster, as well as just announced that they'll be developing a self-driving taxi.
Okay, so now we're going to take a look at a internal and external analysis of the company, starting with the internal SWOT analysis. So for Tesla's strength, they have a strong brand reputation that's associated with innovation, sustainability, and luxury. They also have strong technological leadership, as the company is known for its cutting-edge tech, which includes their batteries, their autopilot features, and the ability to send out software updates over the air. They also have control over their battery production and software development due to their vertical integration, which gives them a competitive advantage. They also have a first mover advantage as they were one of the first in the electrical vehicle market. So now they have a strong customer base and strong brand loyalty. They also have strong financial position as they have significant financial resources invested in research and development, and they have the ability to expand their production facilities, and they have acquired new technologies throughout the process. For their weaknesses, the first is going to be production challenges as they've faced issues with quality with their cars coming out of their factories, which led to delays and recalls, and they do have some issues with their capacity in terms of production. They also do have a reliance on government incentives. Tesla sales are very reliant on the tax credits that customers were receiving, and if those go away, that could cause a dip in sales moving forward. Their cars are also highly priced compared to others, and it makes it less accessible for some people, which limits their growth potential. And then they also have supply chain vulnerabilities. They're reliant on critical components like batteries, and those can be disrupted, and there can be price fluctuations in those areas. For some opportunities, the EV market is growing. There's been a global shift towards electric vehicles, and obviously that presents a growth opportunity for Tesla. There's also the opportunity for expansion into new markets as they can continue to grow in Asia and Europe where the demand is increasing for electric vehicles. There's also diversification as Tesla is now expanding into the Powerwall and Powerpack and solar energy, which offers them new avenues for revenue. And then their autonomous driving technology, they were kind of the pioneers in that department and kind of lead the field there and have basically revolutionized that. Now, again, that could lead to more revenue for them moving forward. In terms of threats, intensifying competition, traditional car companies are investing more and more in electric vehicles and starting to pose a threat. We're seeing that especially in the US with companies coming out with new electric vehicles uh, basically every month at this point. There's also economic downturns as this can negatively impact consumer demand for cars that are more luxury and high tech, like Tesla. And then there's also regulatory risk. Changes in government regulations, such as stricter emission standards or import tariffs, could impact Tesla's business. And then there's also the threat of battery technology advancements by other companies. While Tesla does have the lead right now as other companies innovate, they could pass Tesla, and that could lead to less revenue for the company. All right, so now we're going to take a look at a external five forces analysis, starting with threat of new entrants, which is going to be low to moderate. It takes significant capital, technology, supply chain, and integration to kind of move into this market. So while it's going to be hard for new companies to really move in here, existing manufacturing companies that were traditionally gasoline based do have the infrastructure in place already to kind of make changes and transition into that EV market. So it is a low to moderate threat. Looking at bargaining power of suppliers for Tesla, they do rely on specialized suppliers for their batteries and other components, but they do procure resources from multiple suppliers, which helps their power. And they are working on reducing their reliance on suppliers and doing more in-house stuff. For bargaining power of buyers, this is going to be moderate. The cost of switching for consumers is low. However, it's not every day that consumers are switching cars and purchasing cars, so that kind of limits that and limits the bargaining powers of those buyers. And then there's also Tesla's unique products and brand image that helps the company. In terms of threat of substitute products or services, this is also going to be moderate. Of course, gasoline powered vehicles are going to be the direct substitute and threat here. But again, we're seeing the market shift towards more EVs as people are more concerned about environmental impact. And we're also seeing the government increasing regulations to help EVs um, have success moving forward. And then emerging technologies like advanced battery and autonomous driving, other companies will continue to catch up, and this will pose a threat. So overall, it's going to be a moderate threat to the company. And so overall intensity of competitive rivalry, it is going to be high. Moving forward, we are seeing that companies are more and more getting into the EV market and posing a threat to Tesla. Uh, Tesla being kind of the pioneer in this industry is going to give them an advantage for a while, but they are going to have to continue to innovate if they want to stay ahead of the pack moving forward.
Hi everyone, I'm Joseph Bell, and I'm going to be going over the kind of the introduction or background of the problem of Cybertruck. So going back a little bit, Cybertruck was originally unveiled by Elon Musk in 2019, sort of the premier product of Tesla's electronic vehicles. And since then, the Cybertruck has been marketed as sort of a unique looking, futuristic electronic vehicle. As recently as August of 2024, the Cybertruck has been recalled a total of 4 times due to mechanical and technological software type issues. All these recalls have been publicly documented, which of course has diminished the overall public confidence and prolonged the initial rollout of this vehicle. It was originally supposed to launch in 2021. It did not actually have its first prototype out until July of 2023. And so going forward a little bit in December 2023, the starting price was about 21,000 over what was the original promised or announced amount back in 2019 to 2021.
So looking deeper in some of the issues that have been facing the Cybertruck since its launch, first and foremost is the price increases since its announcement in 2019. It was reported that as recently as this year, the starting price for the Tesla Cybertrucks were starting at $80,000. Going into some more issues, another big issue reported for the Cybertruck, it was the rust on its exterior, marketed as a stainless steel car. Several drivers reported that the stainless steel exterior was actually reaching some concerning amount of rust early on into ownership in the past year for Tesla owners. Second thing that noted for the big concerns facing the Cybertruck in the past few years since its announcement is its off-road performance. There was a viral image of a Tesla Cybertruck that was stuck in a national forest in California that further kind of damaged the PR movement that has been surrounding the Cybertruck since 2019. Another issue is just the design feature itself. Everyone's noticed what these trucks have looked like. Very pointed, very angular vehicle. Something that the Tesla references as the frunk, which is a combination of front and truck. There's the latch in the vehicle that, if shut with the appropriate amount of force, can actually be pretty dangerous to people's fingers and extremities. And that has already caused some safety incidences with Tesla owners in the past year because of the design features itself of the vehicle. Another issue facing these Cybertrucks are the batteries they use. These trucks use lithium-ion batteries, which lose the capacity to charge in extreme weather. Another bad PR example of this was recently Chicago had some extreme weather, and it left dozens of Cybertruck owners stranded in the weather. Again, another hit as far as the image goes for these Cybertrucks. And last but definitely not least is the issue with the accelerator pedals. This was an issue that drivers experienced when pressing down the pedal. They temporarily became stuck, of course, making the driver lose complete control of the vehicle for a few seconds at a time. This issue actually led to a complete recall within the past year of these vehicles. So this is just a handful, not all, but some of the most important issues that have been plaguing the Cybertruck since its initial rollout these past 5 years. So summarizing the problems that have plagued the Cybertruck over the past 5 years for Tesla, this slide is kind of recaps the major issues we touched on. Those issues being the consistent price increase after every recall and issue that has to be corrected with the Cybertruck. Some odd and unsafe safety or design features in general. We mentioned that front hatch portion of the vehicle. Another thing that was mentioned were the shape of the vehicle itself can be very dangerous for any pedestrians that may be struck by it, even at speeds that may not be as bad if it was another vehicle, for instance. Mechanical faults, feature issues, um, all these and plus that have led to multiple production freezes across the country for Tesla and recalls over the past several years. All these issues, again, have been in the spotlight, have been in the public eye, and have definitely caused quite a bit of concern for the future of the Cybertruck for Tesla.
Hi everyone, I am Caitlin Kyle. I'm going to be discussing issues with the Cybertruck. Tesla's Cybertruck has caught the attention of many with its bold, futuristic design. However, as with any highly anticipated vehicle, several challenges and issues have surfaced that may affect its long term success. Their design, production, market reception, and its practical performance could potentially affect the Cybertruck's position in the competitive electric vehicle market. The first issue is their unconventional design. The Cybertruck is the most obvious example of Tesla's unconventional approach to vehicle design. The Cybertruck is angular with a sharp edge design and is unlike anything seen in the automotive industry. This has led to mixed reactions and emotions about the vehicle. Some find the design futuristic, and others, like myself, view it as simply ugly. It actually looks a mess. The design of this truck may limit the truck's market appeal to consumers who value traditional trucks over the aesthetic. The second issue is the production. The Tesla Cybertruck has faced a series of production challenges that delayed its release and affected its ramp up. While it has generated significant excitement for its design and electric performance, the Cybertruck's production issues have been complex, involving both design and manufacturing hurdles. The Cybertruck is built with cold rolled stainless steel exoskeleton, which is much harder to work with than traditional aluminum or steel used in most vehicles. Exoskeleton is difficult to shape, weld, and finish, especially in large scale production. Another production issue is gigacasting. Tesla had planned to use gigacastings to streamline production and reduce costs. However, these large castings has faced technical issues related to accuracy, quality control, and part fitting. Perfecting these massive parts for the Cybertruck has caused a slow production process. The next production issue is supply chain constraints. And of course, like many automakers, Tesla has faced supply chain disruptions, particularly in sourcing critical materials like exoskeleton, because exoskeleton requires precise manufacturing techniques which cause a delay in production. The next issue is market reception. So my first example of the market reception is the size and practicality of the Cybertruck. So the Cybertruck is huge compared to a traditional truck. It is nearly over 230 inches in length and nearly 80 inches in height. So it's big. It's spaceship. It's so big. The bulkiness may make it difficult to park, navigate through tight spaces, or even fit into a standard size garage. This could be a significant issue for buyers living in an urban area or those who need a practical vehicle for everyday use. My next example of the market reception is the price. The Cybertruck was initially marketed at an affordable price for 40,000. The vehicle now faces scrutiny as higher priced versions of the Cybertruck have come into production. Although the Cybertruck's unique design and performance features might justify the premium price for some buyers, um, its affordability and value for money could remain a barrier for others. The last issue for the issues with the Cybertruck is the performance. Tesla has made bold promises regarding the performance of the Cybertruck. The truck supposedly offers features like rapid acceleration, high towering capacities, and off road capabilities. However, those are just promises. Real performance issues like the battery range and the durability of the design will become clear once the truck reaches the customers. But all in all, Tesla's ability to overcome challenges, all these challenges, and ensure consistent quality will be the key to the success of the Cybertruck.
Hello, my name is Gabrielle Adams, and I'll be presenting recommendations for Tesla's Cybertruck issue. Tesla's Cybertruck has been a polarizing vehicle since its debut, with its unconventional design sparking both fascination and criticism. While its futuristic angular aesthetic appeals to some, others find it too unconventional or impractical. To address this, Tesla can implement several strategies to broaden its appeal and ensure the Cybertruck thrives in a competitive market. Unconventional design. To tackle the divisive reception of its design, Tesla can leverage user feedback and marketing strategies to make the Cybertruck more widely accepted. One effective approach is conducting case studies and surveys to collect input from potential buyers. Understanding which aspects of the design are most off-putting or desirable can guide refinements for future models. Tesla could also consider offering alternative designs that retain the Cybertruck's core structure while incorporating more traditional elements. For instance, a sleeker variant with curved edges or toned down exteriors might attract a broader demographic. Meanwhile, partnering with influencers, especially those with tech savvy or adventurous personas, could help normalize the design. These influencers can showcase the Cybertruck's boldness and practicality to their audiences, fostering a positive perception. Additionally, adjusting branding tactics can emphasize the design's strength, durability, and modernity, could shift the narrative from unconventionality to innovation. Extending virtual tryout options through augmented reality AR tools can also allow potential buyers to visualize how the Cybertruck fits into their lifestyle, giving them a deeper appreciation for its unique design. Production. Production scalability is essential for an advanced vehicle like the Cybertruck. Tesla must address the challenges of manufacturing a vehicle with such unique components, starting with the streamlining of materials. Simplifying the production process for its stainless steel exoskeleton could cut costs and save time, ensuring production stays on track. Expanding supplier alliances is another critical step. Partnering with multiple steel suppliers will prevent bottlenecks in material availability, ensuring consistent production flow. To further optimize operations, Tesla can designate specific gigafactories solely for Cybertruck manufacturing, allowing for focused and efficient production. Employee cross-training is also key. By equipping staff with the ability to perform multiple functions, Tesla can reduce inefficiency and create a more versatile workforce. Finally, enhancing quality control measures will ensure that every Cybertruck meets Tesla's high standards, minimizing recalls or complaints that could damage the vehicle's reputation. Market reception. The Cybertruck's unique appeal demands targeted marketing strategies to win over skeptics and attract loyal customers. Tesla should focus on specialty markets, such as off-road enthusiasts, tech aficionados, and adventurers, who are more likely to appreciate the Cybertruck's innovative design and features. To build excitement, Tesla can encourage community involvement by hosting events and meetups that allow people to experience the vehicle up close. These gatherings can foster a sense of camaraderie among Cybertruck fans and spark curiosity among potential buyers. Highlighting the long-term value of the Cybertruck is another way to reassure hesitant customers. Marketing campaigns can emphasize the cost savings from its durability, low maintenance, and energy efficiency. Offering affordable leasing options will also make the Cybertruck more accessible to a wider audience. In addition, Tesla could provide trade-in incentives for conventional trucks, reducing the financial barrier for buyers transitioning into an electric vehicle. Performance. Performance is a critical area for building trust in the Cybertruck. Tesla can instill confidence by prioritizing features that enhance safety, versatility, and reliability. For instance, outfitting the Cybertruck with cutting-edge safety technologies will showcase its competitiveness against traditional trucks. To improve driving comfort, Tesla can develop an adaptive suspension system capable of adjusting to both off-road and urban terrains. Battery performance and range enhancements are also essential, as customers expect EVs to perform reliably in real-world conditions. Offering battery upgrades or demonstrating practical range capabilities through testing will address these concerns. Showcasing the Cybertruck's hauling capacity through live demonstrations or advertisements can further underscore its utility as a workhorse. Lastly, Tesla should release side-by-side comparison data with other leading truck brands, highlighting its superiority in key metrics like towing power, energy efficiency, and maintenance costs. In conclusion, the Tesla Cybertruck represents a bold vision for the future of electric vehicles, but its success hinges on addressing its design controversies, production challenges, market reception, and performance concerns. By refining its approach in these areas, Tesla can ensure the Cybertruck appeals to a wider audience, maintains efficient manufacturing, and delivers the performance customers expect. With strategic adjustments, the Cybertruck can solidify its position as a groundbreaking and reliable vehicle in the EV market. Thank you for your time.